Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to go into YouTube itself and then look up my page, and I'll tell you what my page is. Yeah, it usually does that when I send an invite. Ever since they made the 16-person parties, it's screwed up my ability to broadcast stuff easily in SharePlay. Yep, and I'll tell you the name of my page, and then it'll be probably the first one in the line, or it'll say it's like currently streaming. What's up? Oh no, it's gonna take like 2 seconds. Jesus, so cool am I. Yeah. See, I just got done with this chapter. Some residents are staying behind to maintain the town I built, but I'm taking nearly half the residentry with me. Like the first game, you go from chapter to chapter, and once you've beaten the first chapter, it unlocks the free play mode. And ultimately, what you want to do is you can start playing around with free play, but you're very limited on what you can build, and you only have one island to go for resources. Each chapter unlocks more recipes, secret items, and more islands with better resources. So inevitably, you just want to get through the four major chapters of the game, work on the 4 major cities, and then unlock free play. This one, you wind up on a deserted island, which is yours to work with as you see fit, and then you go out from that island and solve the problems of the people in the land, and then bring back people and resources and stuff to work on your island. Yeah. Alright, look for Christopher Rasmussen. CH. And I'll spell out the last name for you when you get to it. Classic spelling of Christopher, though. Alright. And then the last name is R-A-S. M-U. S-S. E-N. E-N. Like Nancy. Yep. Well, look for the one. You'll see me with a beanie and glasses. That's me. What's that? I don't know. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. Should be the... Yeah, the one that's live. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yep. What's that? Probably. So this... Just turn off the commentary. Or turn off, hit the mute button, I mean. On your TV. Or unless you have it going through your headset. Yes, I just used the toilet. Okay. And my residents actually, the AI on the residents. Yep. This was hand built. And if you want, there's even mine. Oh, it's much better than the first one. They built this for me. I put out the blueprints and the materials in a chest, and they learned how to build, following my inspiration. And then, like in this one, the residents actually have to eat, but that produces happiness, which gives you points towards leveling up your town. Whereas combat gives you experience for leveling up and getting stronger. So, this is my sugarcane field. This place is all green and lush now. When I first got to it, it was a slime land. Like, it was like mud mixed with fetid slime. Yep, and I basically purified it through the course of the chapter. This is... Let me, Could you? Alright. Yeah. That's the tree, though. Alright, it's time to leave the chapter. Like, you see this icky... Yeah. Yeah. That is kind of funny. Yeah, it uses blocks, but that doesn't mean that it's blocky. I mean, it's blocky, but it's not like everything is squared. No, they're the villagers that are coming with to the next place. They're all following me to the ship. Up here is the way to the ship. Get over here. See, the ship's back for me. Yeah, the big slug-like thing, or yeah. Now, there's only one issue I have with this game, and there's very rare moments where there's dialogue you can't speed through, and it takes like 30 seconds before it'll pass to the next one. It's like, oh my god, you're taking 4 minutes to say one paragraph. Yeah. It's like, my patience is bleeding profusely. Yeah, it auto-saves every now and again. Yeah. Like every so often. So basically, you get 3 save files to play around with and make your own separate islands, and you just go through the story to, you know, for fun, because it's good gameplay, actually. It's a solid story. I mean, you'll get to see here in a moment whatever I'm encountering is the dilemma at the next place. And that was the way of the first one. You'd get to a new town. No, you'd plant in the first one. You get to a new town, plant the flag, which was your save point, and that would start to lure residents in, or you'd go out and find residents and bring them back. But there'd always be one would come to the flag right away, and they'd be your first quest giver. Like, they'd be like, okay, build me a room, or they'd be like, build a sick bay. But you'd find out what the general, okay, this is the issue of this land, and this is how the land's been cursed, and you have to find a way to fix it. Yep. So it's a very story-driven version of Minecraft. Very story-driven. It's got... This is like Dragon Quest VII. You could play this for almost a year. It's got that much replayability because it's such a long game. Although I zipped through the first chapter. See? Friend of Furrowfield. All done with chapter 1. Yep. Now I think we're going back to my island for the moment. Yeah. And so Laura's adventure in Furrowfield comes to an end. She and Merloth sail with their new friends back to the Isle of Awakening, where Lulu eagerly awaits their return. Yeah! That actually, you know how I said the land was all fetid and useless for growing shit? I had to go find that worm as one of my first major tasks. I had to go locate it, bring it back, and start and have it start purifying. It was able to go through the earth and it can purify the soil. So that was my terraforming. There's stuff from the stairs. There's the gal that I first started. I rescued her on the beach too after I had. Oops. Yep. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna save this really quick. I want to let you see the intro. It's actually pretty cool. Not like the intro to the game itself, but just the intro to... Cause it, well, yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the intro, though. Okay. Yeah, I want to quit the game for the moment. It was cool too because I beat the first Dragon Quest Builders. When I started playing this one, it unlocked the headgear and hairstyle from the first one. I just have to be able to build a changing station to equip it. Oh, give me a few moments. I'm puffing on first my vape and then something else. That plus I want to let the pre-game intro load. Screw it. Oh, nice. Yeah. So that's the villain of the second game. You'll see it here in a bit. The second Nintendo Dragon Quest. The one in front will be what you first fight, and then the one behind is his second form. Yep. Great, huh? Yep. Now I'm gonna have to do a couple odds and ends before you get to see you actually get to see the intro. It's basically, this is a quick tutorial. I'm on the bad guy's ship is what's going on. Somehow they found me. Yeah. This is long after the time of what you saw. Like, hundreds of years at least. And basically, the builders of this world, they're people who are known builders, have the capability of building, as opposed to you just being a solitary being that was life was breathed into in the first one. Builders are a thing in this world, but they're somehow this great lie has been perpetuated that they spread despair and destruction wherever they go, and that's just because the bad guys want to destroy everything that they do, and so they convince the world to fear builders. Yep. Oh wait, it gets better. Let's just get this stuff done quickly. Not even gonna talk to them much. They just barking orders at me and. Yep. And actually, if you talk to them, they're like, you got a lot of nerve. You're just like, without a care in the world, talking to these monsters, doing this, doing that. Even the people down, there's a prisoner down below deck that's even. She's like, I can't believe that you're helping them. Yeah. Yeah, you can go into first person view too. Yep. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's just suddenly in your face, like, hi! Yeah. Yeah. There's a slime and a Drakey. These are winged devils. Oops. Oh, by the way, this is Rosie. Or not Rosie, this is Lulu. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see here in a sec. She's basically the first resident of my island. She's the only one that I get who is not chapter related. She's just an automatic island resident. And that's what I was doing. Is I went out, did the first chapter, and then brought back everybody. Yeah. He's like, oh, compound fracture. You'll see that in a second. Yeah. Kit Kat. Yep. Yeah, he Naruto runs. No, no. I'm not even at the first chapter. I go to my island before I go to the first chapter. This is just the tutorial. Although it's about no, the town that I left with all those people, that's the first chapter. Here's that. Damn it. There we go. Alright, almost done with the, here we go. Yep. See, the dude with the black hair is my companion, who is actually always with me when I'm out adventuring, and he'll even if I attack something, he goes after it or enemies like that type. If I start harvesting stuff, he goes after nearby stuff that's of the same type. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Helps pick up extra shit faster. So like the way from what I gather on this game, I bring back like the extra resources that I didn't use to build, and I can build all sorts of stuff here with it. What's that? Yep. I'm just showing you this. I'm actually not gonna keep going through this opening part much longer. I'm gonna go back so you can, if you want to keep watching, you can see the what I'm currently doing back at the Isle after Chapter 1. It'll be more interesting than this. This part's a little bit boring. Not bad, but I mean it's short, so that's the nice part. It's just you're not really doing much here at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, not a problem. It's definitely much. What it does is it takes the fun of a sandbox game, but it gives you a purpose. And it's not only just build, but how well, like especially in the first one, it's like how well can you build your defenses for the boss fight? Because you need to properly build your town, otherwise your town is going to get ruined in the boss fight. Yeah. Yet they happen basically they attack from the outside of your town and they attack you inside your town and they attack your town. Like the baboon boss of this first chapter, he was doing the spin attack and he was trying to wail on the tree that my people had built, that big gargantuan tree. Yeah, he was trying to destroy that. Yeah.